Hey babe, welcome to today's video. We're gonna jump right in and we're gonna talk about the best makeup of 2023 slash my favorite beauty products of 2023. And just so you know, I'm not doing this video by myself. I'm doing this video in collaboration again with my beautiful friend Gigi's Beauty. If you've been watching me for a while, I'm sure you already know who she is, but if not, she's also here on YouTube and she reviews and loves everything beauty. I mean, look at her. She's a beauty herself. But the good thing about this collaboration is that you're about to find out my picks of the best products of 2023. And I know that she also have some bomb ass picks. So when you're done watching my video, I'm gonna link her video in my description box down below, so you can go check it out, because I'm dying to know which one does she thinks are the best products of 2023. We're gonna start with some skincare, and the best sunscreen of 2023, it is this one from COLLAB. Period. Like, it doesn't matter how many sunscreens I love, because I have like 3 specific sunscreens that I keep rotating myself through them, but it's this one, the one that I always wanted to use. I love how glowy and healthy it makes the skin look. It makes the skin look 100% better, even if you're just like rocking it on your bare skin. It's suitable for all skin tones, no white cast, no peeling, no flaking. It looks beautiful on their makeup, and it's just so quick and easy to blend. So quick and easy. The best hyaluronic acid serum of 2023. Actually, I don't even know if it came out in 2023. This baby right here is just pure like deliciousness. It is so refreshing, so calming and soothing on the skin. I love the packaging. But one of the things that I love the most is just the way it glides, and I can like massage my skin, and I don't have to apply a lot of it, and I don't have to keep like reapplying it, because a little bit goes a long way. This feels like if you were applying like a thick consistency, super refreshing water on your skin. And for moisturizing cream, the best one is this one right here from Charlotte Tilbury. She killed it with this new water cream. It is just on point, so glowy and so hydrating. It's thick, the consistency is just pure perfection, and it is so good and so glowy and so healthy that I promise you that if you put this on at night, you're gonna wake up with your skin looking so beautiful and so glowy the next morning that you're gonna be impressed, and you are going to know that it was all thanks to this. This is all I've been using, and you can actually see that I did use quite a bit. Look at that. I'm missing all the big gap right there. I don't want to put it down. I really don't want to use nothing else but this. You guys know that my other favorite water cream, it is the one from Tatcha. I still love it the same way. They're totally 2 different water creams. The one from Tatcha is more like this thick water consistency, and this one, it's a lot thicker. It's not really that thick, but you know what I mean. Comparing the formulation of this one and next to the one from Tatcha, this one is a little bit thicker. And if you're looking for a water cream that is gonna give you all the glow, this is all you need, because the one from Tatcha doesn't really give you glow. That one is just giving you like a lot of hydration if you have oily skin, or your or your pores be getting clogged. I love the Tatcha water cream for that. But I just love how glowy this one looks on your skin. And this is something that you put on, and you're gonna have your skin glowing the whole entire day. Like, I actually put this on, I will say maybe like 3 hours ago, because I was gonna start recording earlier, but then my son had a headache, so I went to Walgreens to get him Tylenol. I came back. So yeah, I would say like 3, close to 4 hours, and look how glowy my skin still look. And all I have right now, it is the hyaluronic acid, and then eye cream, and this on top. That's it. And then another product that I keep having like this little freaking like my throat, like un gallo. I don't know how to say that in English. But the other product that I'm not sure if it came out in 2023, maybe yes, maybe not, but I tried it this year. It is this baby right here from Ulla Henriksen. This is the Bright Banana Eye Cream, and I love it so much that this is empty. Completely empty. There's nothing in there. I tried to get the most I could out today, but that's it. This is going to the garbage. But of course, honey, I been had a backup. That's how much I love it since day one. That I, maybe like, I don't even know, bro, like months ago, I had this brand new one in my stash. This baby is packed with vitamin C and collagen. It brightens, it hydrates, and it's anti-age. I'm only gonna tell you one thing and one thing only about this eye cream from Ulla Henriksen, that it really works. It does the job. This is gonna get rid of dark circles, bags, fine lines, wrinkles. Of course, you have to use this every day, morning and night. Don't be expecting any skincare product to work on you if you only use it from time to time. No, that's not the way it works. I mean, I use this every single day religiously. That's the reason why I'm telling you it works. But this baby right here, it's gonna brighten your under eyes. It's gonna give you hydration. This is infused with vitamin C and collagen, and it is anti-aging. If you have a lot going on under your eyes, you have to get this. I get it that there's a lot of eye creams out there that they be giving you hydration, but we don't only need hydration under the eyes. We need a lot more than that. Plus, this looks beautiful under concealer, under any concealer. A serum that I fell in love with in 2023, and it also came out this year. It is another one from Glow Recipe. This is the pomegranate serum. I'm also obsessed with the strawberry serum. In my opinion, it is the best salicylic acid serum out there. It always helps me at keeping my skin and my pores clean. It helped me out so much with the blackhead on my nose. But this one right here does an amazing job. But when it comes to making your skin feel firm and tight and lifted, like as soon as you put this on your skin, you feel the difference. Like I always say, every time I talk about this serum, you're gonna have your skin feeling like it's freaking 19 or 20 years old again. The best lip balm of 2023, it is this one right here from Fenty Skin. I'm not sure if it came out in 2023. Something's telling me that it came out like last December. But okay. This one and also this one right here from Glow Recipe, I do know that this one came out in 2023. These two are very similar when it comes to the consistency, the way they feel on the lips. They're super long lasting. You can eat with these lip balms and they're not gonna go away that easy. If you put this overnight, you're gonna wake up the next morning with some on your lips. And the only difference that I really find in this two is that this one from Glow Recipe gives a little bit more glow than this one from Fenty Beauty, but whichever one you want. I love them both the same. Another lip balm or like gloss, actually no, it's not a gloss at all. It is the Super Yelly by Glowish, from Glowish by Huda Beauty. And this one is a shade Blueberry. Look at this. This is done. There's nothing here but the little bit, okay? There's no more pushing it up. And I love everything about it. I love the tint. The color that this leaves on the lips reminds me a lot to the shade Tint from House Labs. And now that I have it on my hand, I already know that this is the best gloss of 2023. I love everything about it. I love how glossy it is, how it feels on the lips. It's not sticky. I love the color. It's super long lasting. Back to this one, I'm obsessed. I've been using this every single day since I got it. This is how much the new one got. And this is how much I have left in this one. You need it in your life. And I'm worried already because now that I know I'm gonna start using this one, I have to get myself another one ASAP. I think I already got the skincare down pat. Now we're gonna talk about makeup, and we're also gonna put it on the face, of course. When it comes to the best primers of 2023, I tried to only do 1 or 2, but it was not possible, so I have 3 for you guys. This 2 right here from Dior. If you want hydration, baby, you get this one. And if you want more of this matte, velvety, soft looking skin, then this is the one that you have to get, which is the Velvet Belt. But I like to use them both together. I be using this one like all over my skin, and then I like to apply a little bit of the Velvet Belt only on my pore area, and flawless. And then the third one, it is the photo finish from Smashbox. I think this is something that we should all have in our makeup collection no matter what, even without makeup. Put this on and it's gonna make your skin look so much better. And even to the touch, you'll be feeling the way that this makes your skin feel like porcelain, like so velvety and soft and smooth and just so even. Like the last time I put this on, I was actually saying to myself, like, damn, my face feels like baby skin. It helps you out with the look of pores like crazy. You always have to make sure that you shake it really good because it got like an oil like consistency, not oily. Like if you don't shake it, you will have like some type of oil come out, and you don't want that. The consistency of this primer is supposed to be thick like this, and I love the way it feels on the skin. You can already see how it's smooth on my skin in this side, and I just put it on. Wait, before we talk about foundations, I have one more. It's not necessarily a primer, but I use it as primer, and it's this one from Westman Atelier. This is like a liquid highlighter, but I love the way that it doesn't emphasize texture. There's not really like sparkles or glitter. This is the shade Peach, and it is so beautiful. Look how healthy it makes the skin look. Super hydrating, and this is gonna give you like that glow coming with it in. I love it under or on top of makeup, but I also really love the way it looks without makeup on bare skin. One more thing about this little liquid highlighter situation from Westman Atelier. It looks finger licking beautiful on mature skin. I'm just saying. I put it on my mom, and girl, she was oof. Let's move on to the best foundations of 2023. I have 1, 2, 3. I almost dropped one. That would have been a bad one, bro. I know this bottle would have broke for sure. All I know is that I need some makeup on my face ASAP. The best stick foundation of 2023, it is this one right here from Fenty Beauty. This is the Eavesdrop, and yo, there is a lot of skin tints out there that they're more like on the quickly, you know, vibe. But if you are always in a rush, you never have time for makeup, and you always want to have a little something in your face, literally, like, it doesn't get easier than this. It doesn't get less complicated and more effective than this. All you have to do is just glide this all over your face, and it blends like butter. It is so creamy that when you put this on your face and you turn around and you go like this to grab the brush you're gonna blend it with, this is already blending, basically like melting down in your skin. because it really melts down into your skin with the warmth of your skin. That's how creamy it is. This is the shade 7 and I love the formula. It doesn't clench or sit or settle into patches, fine lines, none of that. And look how quickly and easy it disappears on your skin. Y'all know that I love the Huda Beauty Stick Foundation, but I always keep it 100. Yes, this one is better. It's more hydrating and it's creamier. The next foundation is this one from Prada. This reminds me so much to my Beauty from Hourglass. If you know me, you know everything I feel about this foundation from Hourglass. It is my everything of everything, but I already sound like a broken radio talking about this foundation. Plus, this didn't come out in 2023, so we're not going to talk about her. But this one right here, it's super similar, and I don't even know if I should tell you it's a little better, because this one actually sets itself into your skin. So if you don't like to use powder, or if you don't like to set your skin with a lot of powder, then this is a must-have. The only difference between these two is that I do feel that this one is a tiny bit more glowy. Not even glowy, because this foundation is not glowy. This is more on the matte side, and it gives your skin like a little bit of luminosity, but it is. Instead, this one got more like a powdery matte with a little bit of luminosity finish, and I just love the fact that it dries itself. You do have to work kind of fast with this foundation, because when you put it on, wow, look at that. This shade match, babe. This is the shade. Remember that this is refillable. MN40. I don't know why I always look here when I know that the freaking number is right there, but it's MN40. And look, just look. So we're gonna leave it there for like a few seconds. It dries like this. I do recommend you to kind of work in sections. I always do like my cheek, blend, 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 and then I move to the next one, forehead, chin, and then nose. But watch how you just let it sit there, and it's gonna give you this beautiful matte, powdery, velvety, blur-in finish that I love so much. Look at this. It starts to dry down, and it's gonna give you this beautiful, velvety, blur-in, natural, with a little bit of luminosity, powdery finish, and you don't have to set it with powder, so that is a plus. And even though it's given matte, you really don't have to worry if you have dry skin. You can still use it. I have combination skin, and I be having dry skin from time to time. My skin right now, it is dry AF. And this foundation right here never gives me a problem. And now, moving on to the best and the most glowy foundation of 2023. It is, of course, this one from House Labs. If you know, you know that the glow that this foundation be giving the skin, it's like no other. This foundation makes the skin look like glass. Like, look at this. Wow, it is so beautiful. Of course, it looks better on the skin. If you're looking for an extremely glowy super foundation, this is the one that you need. In fact, like, if you don't like your skin to be glowy, then don't even look about this foundation. That's how pretty and glowy and just beautiful and luminous it is. It is also really weightless. You don't feel it on the skin. It's clean, it's buildable. This is heaven in a bottle for dry skin. The best skin tint of 2023, if you know me, then you know the ones that I'm gonna show you. Yes, Hourglass and Danessa Myricks. The formulation of these two, they're super similar. They're basically sisters. I do think that the formula of the Hourglass, it's a little bit more glowy, Then this one from Danessa Myricks. I'm gonna swatch them both for you right here. And yes, see, I'm right. This one from Hourglass, it's definitely more glowy than the Danessa Myricks. But when it comes to the way they look on the skin, how long lasting they are, how buildable, how they feel on their skin, they are the same. I feel like I'm taking forever to put some type of makeup on my face. I'm gonna just use this one from Hourglass because you already saw. Ah! Please tell me it didn't go in my shirt. It didn't. You already saw the way that the other foundations look on my skin on the V-rolls that I did for you guys. But look at the glow and the hydration. It feels so satisfying on the skin. And of course, you don't even feel it. Like, this is like extremely weightless. And if I want a little bit more coverage, then I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do in a minute. And if I want a little bit more coverage, which I normally always use this and just keep it like this because I do like the coverage. It looks really light and refreshing on the skin. But for the days that I do want to cover up a little pimple here and there a little bit more than normal, I either use a little bit of my Hourglass foundation, but we're not including that one at all in today's video. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of this one from Prada that I told you the formula of this one. It's really similar to the Hourglass. And then this is what I'm gonna use to give myself a little tiny bit more coverage here and there, like in this little pimple that I have going on right here, and in the hyperpigmentation that I have in this side of the face. Maybe a little bit more right here. And because this foundation from Prada, it's a little bit more blurring than the Hourglass Skin Tint, because the Hourglass Skin Tint, it's gonna give you just glow. But then the one from Prada, it's gonna give you more of a blurred out finish. So I am gonna be picking up a little bit and I'm gonna apply it only on my pore area to hide the pores a little bit more and to make this area right here a little bit more matte. Listen, the way that this concealer brush slaps your concealer in to your under eyes, it is on another level. Like, I'm not even being extra. Even if I use any other concealer brush, which I also really like, this one from House Labs, this one from Manisa Beauty, they're also included in this video. One thing about these two brushes is that they're super similar, if they're not the same. But if I blend my concealer with any other concealer brush, I always have to go back to this one from Scott and do the finish blend, because I feel that this brush like takes the excess concealer off and it leaves you with exactly what you need. It pushes and it blends the concealer into the little fine lines. I really don't have creases when I blend my concealer with this brush. I don't know what the heck he did with this brush, but it is the best concealer brush of all times, to be honest with you. Now the best concealers of 2023, I got, if I'm not mistaken, 3 of them for the days that I want something light, more like my under eyes but better, that I'm not really doing too much for errands, when I go pick up the kids in school, when I'm home and I'm really not doing anything but I don't want to walk around my house with freaking dark circles, bags, and looking like I'm freaking dead. Then I really like this one from Makeup Forever. It is so good and so natural. This really gets rid of everything that I wanted to get rid of. Dark circles, bags, the puffiness. It makes my under eyes look like even, hydrated, bright, awake, but at the same time, it doesn't make me look like if I'm wearing makeup. I can totally use this by itself with nothing else on it, like I said before, and it's gonna look good. And it's gonna make me look so much better. This is not like a super bright concealer. This only gives like a little touch of brightness. It makes your under eyes look like more awake than anything. The color is closer to my skin tone. That's the reason why it looks so natural. And I can totally wear this by itself with nothing else on my face, and it looks good. And it makes me look and feel better. It doesn't really crease. It's long lasting. It's weightless. It also looks good if you have a lot of fine lines under your eyes, because I put this on my mom and it looked beautiful. The Natasha Denona Concealer wins the spot for the best full coverage natural concealer. Period. Like if you're looking for a full cover, like full glam for every day, this is it. Boom, look at that coverage. This is gonna get rid of everything and more, and it doesn't look like full coverage. This is the shade P3. See, it got a little peachy undertone. It is actually really peachy. I got this shade because I was thinking about using it without like any color corrector, but I think it's a little bit too peachy to wear it on its own. So then I ended up getting the shade N4. That this is more of a neutral undertone, and it is the perfect shade for me. And while we're talking about Natasha Denona, she also came out with the best color corrector of all of them to today's day. I get it. I know that a lot of you guys go banana for the Huda Beauty color corrector, but that one is good, but it's not better than this one. I don't know what's up with me and the Huda Beauty concealers and the Huda Beauty color correctors, that I'm just not all the way in. Like, I don't know, like I used her color correctors a few times and it creases my concealer. I'm just not a fan. I don't like it. And the same thing when it comes to her freaking concealer over here. It creases on me. I don't like it. And besides that, look at this messy ass packaging. I know I can't be the only one. It's not me. This packaging is messy AF. Instead, this color corrector from Natasha Denona, everything about it is just beautiful. This is the shade C3, but I also have the shade C4. I use this one for my under eyes, and then the C4 that is more like a complete orange color corrector. I use it for like dark spots whenever I be fucking with my nose, and I do like a little like mark right there, here and there. If you know me, you know what I'm talking about. Then that one works wonderful for those type of situations. With the color corrector, without, baby, this looks so much better. Shit, I'd rather this than this all day. And that was so simple. And then my most used concealer, it is this one from COLLAB. This is so unique. I don't have anything else in my collection with the same formula of this concealer. This is one concealer that I always wanted to use. Actually, a few times I had to say to myself, like, okay, Steph, put that down, use this one. The coverage is amazing. It's buildable. You can wear it for the makeup no makeup vibe, but you can also really build the shit out of it. I love it for every day, for full glam. It is so creamy, but at the same time it's so thick. I don't even know how they do this. Like, how can a concealer be so thick but at the same time so creamy? Like, it is so so stretchy. I love how it moves with the skin, so it doesn't really grease. It melts in beautifully into the skin, and it doesn't sink in into fine lines, into wrinkles, into nothing. It looks beautiful on top of everything. I was actually thinking about buying another shade for my face, for like spot concealer and stuff, because this is the only one I have, and this is the shade 13 Light. And then now I'm gonna grab the concealer brush from Scott Barnes, and I'm gonna blend everything again. And look, and this concealer brush, it is also the best for cleaning up. Before I set my concealer, let me show you the best cream blushes of 2023. Hold up. Yes, I got 2 of them. And the first one, it is this one from Danessa Myricks, but it have to be I Love. And I think this shade is the best one, which is the shade Rose and Brunch. Because it's not like the typical pink or the typical coral or the freaking plumpy blush. Like, this is like giving a little bit of pink with a little bit of something different. Like, I don't know, like it looks so pretty and so girly and so beautiful on the cheeks. And of course, I'm gonna be using the Makeup by Mario Cream Blush Brush. That is not how it's called. This is the F1. That was a lot easier. And look how beautiful it blends, the cream blush. This color, bro, oh my gosh. Look at the way it pops, but at the same time it looks natural. Like, even if you don't like pink, you're gonna love this color. I blended my cream blushes with a lot of different brushes before, and this is one of the best ones I ever used because it doesn't move anything underneath. See how it's not moving my foundation? It's not lifting up my makeup. The best setting powder, not only from 2023, but to be honest with you, the best setting powder of all of them. Like, I don't know when this powder came out. I don't know why I didn't try it sooner. I regret not trying it sooner, but I'm so glad that this is what I've been using. This powder from COLLAB, babe, please, please. Like, at this point, I'm gonna be mad at you if you don't have this. I know that it's always sold out, but for a reason. But yo, like, hello, it is that good. Like, go get it on her site or something. Might as well. Let me go check. Because if she does have it available on her site, come on, boo. Come on. Like, it's worth you getting it off her site and just wait for it. Let me see where you at. I'm literally on COLLAB site. And let's just put powder. And I think it is. It's sold out. Yo, this is sold the fuck out everywhere. Well, she does have the other shade, the yellow one, and the other one for dark skin complexions available. So if you are darker than me, just go get it. Just go get it, please. I'm always on the lookout, looking to see if the translucent shade it's available at Sephora. But wow, this is just something that is just something else. Like, the way that this powder melts into your skin, this is just skin in a bottle. Like, you don't even have to dust this powder. If you like baking, honey, I don't even know what else to recommend you at this point. Like, you just need this powder. I really didn't think this powder was gonna be this good. I got it because one of my babes asked me to please review it for her, so I did. And if you're watching my video, you know exactly who you are. Thank you, boo. Thank you. And I hope you got it too. But wow. Like, there's nothing better than this. It's like the more you put on, the better it looks. Like, it doesn't matter how much you put on, it will never look cakey. And it is so blurring and perfecting. It makes the skin look like a filter. And then if you put it on top of your pores, which I always do, babe, pores, where? Look at this. With the powder and without. The proof is in the pudding. I like to apply the excess powder on my smile line. And this powder, it is also pure perfection for retouching. I wish it comes out with like a little to-go powder. This powder makes me want to try more things from COLLAB. Now when it comes to the best cream contours slash bronzers, I love this ones right here from Milk. Again, I use them and abuse them so much to the point that I ran out of this shade right here. There's nothing left. I mean, I can still take some out, a lot actually, out of the little tiny bit, but it's not pulling up no more. This is the shade Toasted. This is more like a cool tone shade, which is perfect for contouring. And then I love the shade Stoked for bronzer. I like to use them together. I'm sure you saw me in some of my videos before where I like to apply the shade Toasted right here on my contour area, and then I apply the shade Stoke a little bit more up, and then I blend them together, and it's the perfect combination. They're creamy, they're blendable, pigmented, and really, really long lasting. Like, this is gonna be on your face from AM all the way to PM. And even if you're sweat, I think they're like sweat resistant and like whatever, because they stay put in your face. I do like to use this on my bare skin. They give you like a beautiful shadow even if you don't wear nothing else on top. They look really natural on the skin. And then I also recommend you that if you're gonna put this on top of your makeup already, like on top of foundation, I used to, but I actually came to my senses that don't do it anymore, Steph, because they do lift up your makeup from time to time. Whenever they want to be bad, they are. And they don't give you no warnings. So I recommend you to just pick it up with a brush and then apply it on your face. I like to use the BK Beauty brush. I like to just boom, 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 saturate my brush really good in there, and then apply it to my face, and it's going to look seamlessly. And then this one right here from Victoria Beckham, she killed it with this, you know? I know that there's some other brands that they be having this little situation that it's kind of like a pen, you know, super precise, super tiny, super easy to use. Especially if you're a beginner, I really recommend you to get this for your nose. Like, it doesn't get easier than this, okay? This is actually thinner than a brush. So if you don't know how to contour your nose, you really need this. This is all you have to do. Boom. Literally draw 2 lines going down your nose, and you're gonna have the perfect nose contour. Like, look at the precision that this little thing got. This is the shade Marble, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and I do wish that it wasn't so warm. It's not really that warm, but I wish it was a little bit more cool tone. Look how creamy it is and blendable, and it doesn't get patchy at all. so you don't have to worry. And you can also apply it on top of powder if you want to. I do have powder on my nose from when I set my under eyes. And look how nicely it's blending on top of it. And then I like to use this side to diffuse the lines a little tiny bit more. But I like it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like to contour my nose with something a little bit more cool tone. That's the reason why I wish that this was a little bit more cool tone, and I don't think she has something like that. I think everything is leaning more towards the warm side, or if not, like the lightest shade, it's a little bit cool tone, but I know that that's not gonna be good for my skin tone because I hate when I have to struggle with the pigmentation of my contours. Like, can you please show? Like, I don't want to fight with you when it comes to showing. So this is the right shade for me. I am happy that it's not leaning like towards the gold. It's not reddish, none of that at all. This is another product that I also loved so much since day one that I went ahead and bought me a backup. So I got two. This one right here, it is brand new one. Let me show you. See, brand new, never used. See, brand new, never used. And this one is the one that I've been using. I feel that this is something that is a little up there when it comes to the price, but I kind of think it's necessary in your collection. Makeup Forever killed it, y'all, in 2023. I'm not gonna lie, it is what it is. Be so real. Like, yo, Makeup Forever came out with some good ass, bum ass freaking products. Like, what the heck? This powder contour situation right here, it is called the Artist Sculpt, and this is the shade S430. What in the word? Like, look at the formulation of this thing. Like, hello, look at this. Look how creamy it is. It got no texture, first of all, and the shade, it is just exactly what I needed in my life when it comes to a powder contour. Like, thank you, Makeup Forever, for coming out with this. And then I'm gonna be using the Scott Barnes contour brush. This is going to slice and snatch your face. This brush reminds me of the Ida from NARS that I do have, but I'm not even gonna go crazy looking for it. You know what I mean? It's this one right here. If I found it, I put the picture right here. But it's kind of something like this. And the way that I use this brush is the same way that I use the one from NARS. I like to just pick the product directly with the brush. And look, it picks up a lot of product. And look, it picks up a lot of product. So be careful. And then I like to apply this right here where my contour is supposed to be. And then I'm gonna go back and forth, back and forth. And then now I'm gonna go up and down, up and down. And look at this contour. Look at my cheekbones. Before, now the finishing. And after. Look how nice it looks from face to face. And then now I'm gonna pick up a little bit more product. And actually I picked up a lot more than what I picked up for my face because I need a lot more on my jawline. And then I'm gonna do the same thing right here. I'm kinda gonna like draw a line. Are you seeing the definition of this brush? Just like this. And I'm gonna go up and down, up and down. And that's it, that's all you have to do. I'm picking up more for the double chin because I do have a double chin situation. lately that is getting on my last nerve. After contouring my jawline with this two beauty right here and before. Hello. The shade S430. It's gonna give you the perfect shadow. I got something on my eye. Okay, so we're gonna have to rewind a little bit because when I was showing you the best blushes of 2023, I only showed you one and I have three, not one. So the other blushes, so the other ones are this one right here from COLLAB, but I'm talking about this specific shade too. This is a shade Peach Pop. Hold on, let me clean my hand so I can show you. But this is like the perfect pop of peach. Never seen a peach blush prettier than this one. Like, look how bright and how popping and how intense, but at the same time how beautiful it looks on the skin. And this is so buildable that if you apply a little bit, it's gonna give you like the perfect light, like a really little hint of peach. Or if you go ham, then you're gonna have your like perfect peach freaking cheeks. Will you see this? And this is a little bit more matte than glowy, so I really love this baby right here. And then Makeup by Mario Baby came out with these blushes that they're so giving. This shade right here, it is the perfect blush if you're looking for your natural blush but better. Like, this is gonna give you such a natural pop of color on your cheeks. Like, look at this. So like a little pinky, but at the same time it's like barely there. And the name is perfect. Like, he knows what he was doing when he came out with this color and this shade. The shade, it's called Barely Blushing. This is just something that if we're not wearing makeup, we should just walk around with this 24/7. I love everything about it, and the formulation is on point. After a little while on your skin, it sets itself. You really don't need to set it. It's not greasy, it's not oily, it doesn't like feel sticky at all. And then the shade Barely Punch, you know that I'm not a fan of plumpy purple blushes, like, at all. I don't like them. I started maybe like liking them a tiny little bit this fall season, and just because that was the trending color. If not, then me and plumpy purple blushes, we just don't clash, okay? But one thing I'm gonna tell you about this blush right here is that if you are looking for a true plumpy blush, this is it. I remember when I went to Sephora, I was looking for a plump blush because I was creating plump, you know, looks for falls, and I swatched so many of them. And this blush, it is like straight up plump. Like, it doesn't look pinky, it doesn't look nothing else but plump. There was so many blushes that supposed to be plump in Sephora, but when I swatched them in my hand, they either looked pink or burgundy, but not plump. This is just the best plump blush ever. Let me show you something that I was supposed to show you at the beginning of the video and I almost forgot. This is the Banana Bright Vitamin CC Stick from Ulla Henriksen. I'm gonna be super stern when it comes to my recommendation of this to you. You need this in your life. This is just a must-have. You cannot skip it. You have to go buy it and you have to have it in your house. Whenever you don't wanna wear any type of makeup, if you are sick and you have the freaking dark circles double under your eyes and you look like, I don't know, like you're dying because you're sick, you put on a little bit of this under your eyes. Either blend it with a brush or just blend it with your finger. Literally like tap, tap, tap. And this is gonna make you look so much better. Like, you don't even understand. This little stick right here goes from 0 to 100 real quick. I was sick not so long ago, maybe like for Thanksgiving, actually. I was very, very sick. And I remember I had a Zoom meeting that I needed to do it. You know, there was no way out. And I applied a little bit of this under my eyes, and I kept looking at myself through my computer, and I kept saying like, wow, like it is crazy how a little bit of this changed the appearance of my face so much. Like, I call this medication for your under eyes. Okay, so I'm back. I did a few things while I was on live before, and let me show you what I have on my face. And of course, everything is part of today's video. I thought I showed you the best bronzes of 2023 before, but I guess I didn't. And the winners are these two babies right here, the Hermes bronzer and the Chanel bronzer. These two are definitely the best of the best. This is the shade Deep. It is the perfect shade for me. The formulation of this bronzer, it is so beautiful. But the formula of the Hermes bronzer, it is even more beautiful, I will say. I wouldn't even say more beautiful, because to be honest with you, I do love them both the same. But the formulation of the Chanel bronzer, it's more velvety and a little bit more loose. And the formula of the one from Hermes, it's a little bit more like creamy and a little thinner. The one from Chanel, it's definitely more neutral. It is a perfect bronzer for all year round. Same thing with the one from Hermes, but the Hermes, it's giving a little bit more summer, a little bit more sun-kissed, summer goddess. I truly love them both the same. But I do always grab the one from Hermes when I want something a little bit more golden. Like, I want to look like if the sun came down and kissed me, then this is the one. I have all the products that I've been showing you in this box. So NARS reformulated their bronzer, which is this one right here. This is also included in one of the best bronzers of 2023 for sure. It is a lot better than what it was before. It's clean, and I do feel the formulation, it's a lot better. Look how beautiful it is. So the one from NARS, Laguna 02, next to the one from Chanel and the one from Hermes, it's even more neutral, more for every day, more for all year round. So they each is own. I don't know which one do you like more, but 10 out of 10 for all three. Now that I was taking everything out of the box, I actually forgot to mention some stuff. Like when I was mentioning some categories, like when I spoke to you about the Amicole loose powder. This is not the only powder that I think is the best loose powder of 2023. I also have two more. The other one, it is ultra pink from One Size. Yes, this is the most pinky loose powder out there, period. Like, it doesn't get pinkier than this. I love the translucent shade. I love the banana shade for cleaning my contour. And this one, it's gonna give you that Barbie, baby doll, pinky, super smooth under eyes. And then the best finishing powder of 2023, it is definitely a non-brainer. It's this one right here from Makeup Forever. This is the HD Skin Twist and Light. This is the shade 2.0 medium. Oh my gosh. The finish of this powder is just so stunning, so flawless at the same time. It is so perfecting. I don't think I know about any other powder that it's perfecting as this one, but at the same time it's glowing. Like normally the powders that they be like giving you like a filter, perfecting type of finish, they're always matte. And tell me something about this packaging. All you have to do is just twist the bottom, everything comes out right there. You dip your brush in there. And how perfect is that? I wish all the powders packagings were like this. So I like to apply this on my T-zone. Like I'm gonna just start right here by my forehead and look how pretty. It's gonna give you that luminosity coming with an in. Just kind of dust this all over your face and it's gonna give you the healthy look. See? Look right here on my chin. Look. Like you see the glow, but it's nothing that is like boom. I love it. Like that's exactly what it gives, the healthy look. When I was showing you the liquid highlighters, I forgot to mention one, but before I show you which one it is, let's fix my lips. I didn't want to fix them until I show you what I'm gonna use because I'm about to show you the best lip combo of 2023. This combo, it's like a dream when it comes to peachy nude lips. And it is the combination of the lip liner on the shade Cork from MAC and Valentino Lip and Cheek Liquid Color. These two right here, match made in heaven, I swear. I'm gonna line and fill the side of my lips and I'm only gonna leave the center blank. Now I'm gonna be picking up my lip brush, which I'm gonna be using the BK Beauty 207, this little tiny little cutie. And I'm gonna blend the size. I'm gonna diffuse the liner even more. And then now you need some of the shade 115R. Look at that applicator, how bomb it is. And you're gonna apply this right in the center of your lip. And one of the things that I love the most about this liquid color is that you can have your lips dry AF, like dry like a desert, cracked, peeling. And you put this on and it's gonna look beautiful. It's gonna feel comfortable. Look at this, my lip, it's cracked right there. It's feeling. And this, it's going on top of my dried ass lips. Like heaven, look at this. I'm gonna go back with the little brush. And I'm just gonna do a little blending. Dun, dun, dun. And look how stunning this is. Hello. If you love a nude peachy lip, this is a must-have. And I don't only like this shade, I am also totally hooked with the shade 22A, which is this red right here. This was my sidekick basically throughout the whole holidays. I used this for Christmas Eve, for Christmas, and I just love that it's buildable. So if you only apply it a little bit, you're gonna have the most perfect red tint. You can also just use it with like a gloss on top. But if you really apply it on your lips, this is gonna give you a full-on red lip. Don't let it fool you. Who doesn't wanna have a red liquid color that you can literally build up to whatever your mood is? Like if you wanna be super like bold, then put a lot. If you wanna be something more light, then put a little. This is really one of the best red lipsticks that I have tried in a long time. It feels super comfortable, super velvety, soft. You don't feel them on the lips at all. Back to the liquid highlighter. Of course, this one from Givenchy needed to be in this video because they killed it. with the Prime's Libre Skin Caring Highlighter. This is the shade Rose Extravaganza. But how pretty this is. Look at this. This is so intense, but at the same time, so classy. I love that it's pearlescent, but it doesn't have any glitter, any sparkles. If you don't like your liquid highlighter too, like in your face, like out there, you don't want to blind people, then I recommend you to get the one from Westman Atelier before you get this one from Givenchy, because this one is given a lot more than this one, and this one is just a lot more natural. I do like this under makeup and on bare skin. I won't recommend it to apply it on top of foundation when your makeup is basically done. It doesn't look good if you apply it on top of powder. I'm telling you, if you put this on after your makeup and you already set your face, it is going to just make a mess. It's gonna get patchy. It's going to lift your makeup up and move everything around. I just really love the way it looks on bare skin because it really shows, and that's one of the things that I love the most. Because a lot of liquid highlighters, yes, they give you the pretty glow, the healthy glow, you see it, but they look more natural than anything. Because sometimes I'm not wearing any makeup and I just want to like rock my bare face, but at the same time I do want that like poof, like that pop of like glow where people like turn around and look at me and be like, oh my gosh, bro, your skin, it's glowing. Like I see your highlighter from a mile away and you're not even wearing any makeup. What the heck are you wearing, girl? It's this. And don't get me wrong, you can still wear it on top of makeup. You just have to make sure you apply like right after foundation while your foundation is still wet. You have to make sure that your foundation is not dry or set, because if not, I'm warning you. And that is one thing that I wish it was better with this liquid highlighter because I love it so much. I'm sorry, but I also forgot to show you one more foundation when I was showing you the best foundations of 2023. And I cannot leave this one out because this is just the best of the best. Not only of 2023, but this is legit the best powder foundation ever. And I'm not being extra. Like, this is just good for everybody. Even if you have dry skin, you can literally like put this powder foundation on and it's not going to glinch, it's not going to like emphasize, it's not gonna sit on dry patches. It is so creamy to the touch and on your face, like it's crazy. Look at this. There is no other powder foundation better than this one, and we're gonna call it quits. You're not gonna find me over that. I don't want to hear it. This foundation is so good that even when I'm not wearing it all over my face as foundation, I have to put this on right on top of my pore areas and on my T-zone, because the formulation, it's extremely blurry and soft and smooth, that this be making your skin look, first of all, poreless, and second of all, like porcelain. Look at this. This erases everything. See? And it's like a matte finish that is so soft. So this will never look dry on your skin. You see the difference? Look at this. With this and without. Look, it is perfect for touch-ups. It takes down the shine. If you have oily skin, baby, come on now. Wow, like look. And this is going to give you a matte finish that it would never look dry or cakey. Like never, no matter how much you put on. Like look at the difference. You can even see it from all the way over there. The best eyeshadow palette of 2023. It took me a minute for me to come up with this decision. Like I kept going back and forth. I have so many, in a specific like 4 eyeshadow palettes that I think they're just like the best of the best. But I only have one eyeshadow palette in this video that I truly think is like the best of the year. First of all, because it's just so convenient. You can do so many things with it. It's just for everybody. The color story, it is perfect for every day, for daytime, for nighttime. It's suitable for all skin tones. The formulation is creamy. The formula is pigmented. No fallout. It's not messy. And the shadows are so perfecting. And I'm talking about this baby right here from Patrick Ta. He killed it. He killed it. He really dropped it like it's hot this year, coming out with this eyeshadow palette right here. This is the Major Dimension 3 matte eyeshadow palette, and I mean, just look at this beauty. I love the fact that we have cool tones and warm tones. That to me was everything. And then on top of that, we have the creams right here, one black and one brown. Done deal. Of course, it is what I have on my eyes right now, and these shadows are super long lasting. They don't crease, they don't crack. I already had this eye look for like 4 hours and it looks perfect, like if I just did it. And then on top of this eyeshadow palette being the best one of 2023, this baby right here also has in here the best white shadow of all of them. Like, this is so white. Look at this. And so buildable. Like, if you keep applying it, you're gonna just like, it gets whiter and whiter. Like, hello. Look at this. It looks like the most intense shimmery white shadow, but instead of shimmery, it is matte. Like, where do they do this at? Where? It is seriously the best white matte shadow for the inner corner, for the tear duct. Oh my gosh. Like, this is exactly what I've been looking for and what I really needed in my life this whole time. Now let's talk about the best blushes, powder blushes of this year. Definitely the ones from Give Beauty have to be in here, and in specific the shade Star Align, which is this one. This to me, it is actually a dupe for the Hermes Rose 10 blush, which you know that this is one of my favorites, if not my favorite blush, but this didn't come out this year, that's why it's not in this video. But if you like this and for whatever reason you don't have it, you don't want to get it, it's too pricey, whatever the case might be, this is a great option. And to be honest with you, this one is actually more pigmented than this one. This one you have to build it up a little bit more. Let me show you the one from Hermes. Let me clean this powder foundation. This is Hermes. And then this one is also better because you're getting one matte and one glowy. And the one from Hermes, you're only getting a matte blush. Let me show you both of the shades. See? They're not exactly the same, but on the face, they look super similar. But you see how the one from Give Beauty, it's more pigmented? They're both given the same family color, the same undertones. And then the other shade that I really like is the shade Ex-Girlfriend. I feel that this pink, it is really unique when it comes to pink blushes. It is also really bright, really pigmented, intense, and I feel that it's like a purple pinky situation, more pinky than purple, because you know that I don't really like purple blushes, but it's not your typical just pink blush. And then House Labs by Lady Gaga also knocked it out of the park with her blushes. This shade in a specific, this is the shade Lavender Blonde, and it's so unique when it comes to formulation, I won't be showing it to you if it wasn't good. It is also pigmented, creamy, beautiful. It blends seamlessly on the skin. But this shade right here, I mean, it is a true lavender blush. It really looks good on every single skin tone. And this is not pink. I had a lot of people telling me, yo, it's pink. It looks like this one from Give Beauty. No, baby, it doesn't. They're not the same. This one from Give, it's giving definitely more pink. You see what I'm talking about? When you have them next to each other, these two from Give Beauty are leaning more pinky, and this right here, it is nothing but lavender. That's it. So if that's your cup of tea, I think this is something that we should all have in our collection because it's different. I got two more blushes. The next one is from Charlotte Tilbury, and it is the Hollywood Blush and Glow Glide Palette. It is this one right here, but you have to get this one. She came out with this one and this one that I have right here. That is like a, whatever, this. This, I only recommend it if you have dark, deep skin complexion. Then this is gonna look beautiful because the highlighter formula looks wet on the skin. So this is something that is for darker skin tones than mine. Don't try to use this if you have similar skin tone than mine because it's just too dark, you know? But the shade Pinky, it is, wow, stunning on the skin. In specific, the highlighter. Like the highlighter, I'm obsessed with this highlighter. Just look at this. Look at this. This is the blush. I like it because it's pink, but at the same time, I feel like it's giving a little bit more like of peachy. It's leaning more towards like there. It doesn't look that pink, but the highlighter, boom, like I would tell you to just get this because of the highlighter. Look, my camera is not even freaking focusing it because this is just so blinding. This is more intense, more blinding, more beautiful than the Rare Beauty highlighter, than the Dior, then it got no texture. It doesn't emphasize texture at all. It looks wet again on the skin. It is what I have on, but hold up, because I applied blush on top of it and it kind of went away. But let me put it on again so you can see how it looks. Like, look at this. Look at that. And the more you put on, the wetter it gets. I wish that she would come out with a palette full of highlighters with this formulation, and I love that the highlighter shade, it's perfect for my skin tone, and the light, it's hitting it, it's on your face, but when it's off the light, you don't see it at all. It disappears. It doesn't look like somebody punched me in my shit. There's no shadow. And then the last blush is not only a blush, it's more like the best blush slash highlighter of 2023, and it is this baby right here from Armani on the shade 50 Euphoric. Look at this. This doesn't even do a justice. My camera is not even gonna do a justice. I promise you that it looks so much better on the skin. I feel that they did the perfect balance of blush and glow. Like, it's not more highlighter than blushy, and it's not more blush than highlighter, if that makes any sense. Because I feel that there's a lot of blushes like this that they have too much glow, but not this one. You can definitely wear this as blush on your cheeks, like full on blush, and all you're gonna see is just like that pretty glow peeking through with like a little bit of hint of gold that looks super pretty on the skin. I think we're almost done. Now let me show you the best mascaras of 2023. I have 3 mascaras and 1 product that have something to do with mascaras. You've seen all these mascaras in my videos before. I actually have 4. 3 that you always see me using and 1 that I've been using for like a week already, but it is that good. The first one, it is the Wow from Huda Beauty. You already know she's a keeper. And then the other one, it is this one from Give Beauty. I love everything about it. And I also love this one because of like the wand. You see the little like bolita that I have on top. It is so good for getting at the little like tiny little lashes in the inner corner of your eye. And of course, that this combo right here, it's life. This one is gonna give you the perfect volume, and this one is gonna give you the perfect length. Them together, you got it. The other one, it's this one right here from Benefit. I love the packaging. I love to do this. It's so satisfying. I do feel that this mascara, it's a lot more lightening than volumizing. But again, I never use one mascara. I always mix them. So I be using this one for length, and if I want volume, then I apply a little bit of this one from Huda Beauty, and then I get exactly what I want. But if you're looking for something that is gonna give you a lot of length, this one is really good. And then the other mascara that I got not so long ago, but I got it because I keep hearing everybody and their mother talking about how good it is this one right here from YSL. This is the Lash Clash Extreme Volume Mascara, and wow, this is lengthening, volumizing. I love the way it brushes all the lashes in place. It doesn't get clumpy. None of these mascaras get clumpy. Let me get that clear. This is gonna give you the length and the volume, but at the same time, it makes your lashes look classy. Like, I don't even know how to explain that, but this mascara from YSL in your lashes, it looks classy AF. And then one more thing that I really think that it was like super like innovative, unique, different. It is the Lash Dry Shampoo Mascara Refreshing from MAC. I don't even know if there's another brand already that came out with something like this, but I do think that MAC was the first brand to come out with this. And to be honest with you, this is basically dry shampoo for your hair, but this is like dry shampoo for your lashes. Like, I have a lot of mascara on my lashes right now, and I put this on, and it really does what it claims to do. It refreshes them, it makes them look blacker, it gives it a little bit more volume, and it makes my mascara look like if I just put it on, and not like if I've been wearing my mascara for freaking all day or hours. I'm actually gonna put it on so you can see what I mean. Sometimes when you've been wearing your mascara for too long, they start to feel like heavy, droopy, old, and then you put this on, and it's like, wow. I don't even know how this thing doesn't get clumpy on the lashes on top of so much mascara. I don't know how they did it, but I don't care. Look at this. See, it separates them, they look blacker, and they look new, and they even look longer. And then of course, I can't forget to mention the best product for the underpainting technique. It is also from Makeup Forever, and it's this beauty right here that comes with contour shades, bronzers, concealers, highlighters, foundation shades. You can mix and match. You can make your perfect foundation, your perfect concealer, your perfect bronzer. In case if you think that this one is too warm, you can add a little bit of the contour, vice versa. You can mix the highlighters. You can make your perfect highlighter. This is perfect for a makeup artist, perfect for traveling, perfect for on the go, because you won't need to bring like a bunch of foundations or a bunch of concealers, highlighters. You literally have everything right here. I do wish that we had some blush, but I think I get the point where they didn't include blush. I think if we had blush right here, it would be a little bit messy. But I love it just the way it is, to be honest with you. The formulation is really buttery, creamy, blendable, pigmented. One of the things that I love the most is that you can apply this all over your face to do the underpainting technique, and you can leave it sitting there for a few seconds. And when you go back to blend it, you don't have to spray your brush or your sponge in order to be blendable again. You're not going to struggle with the formulation of this palette because everything right here, it is super creamy. When it comes to liquid bronzer, babe, Armani came out with the best liquid silk glow liquid bronzer, SPF 15. I like the shade 100, but oh my gosh, the formulation of this thing, a little bit goes a long way. You only need literally like a drop. But this is so beautiful on the skin. Look how pigmented it is. And I love that it's gonna give you that sun-kissed look. It got a little hint of golden, but it looks amazing on the skin, and the formulation dries itself. It's not sticky, it's not oily, it's not greasy. I feel that this is the best and the most perfect bronzer for during the summer. When it comes to brows, I don't know if I showed you this before, but the best thing for the brows, it is my Valentino little boo thing right here. I feel that if you have this, you don't need nothing else when it comes to your brows. You have your spoolie, and the other side you have your liquid that is so precise. And then you also have your filling in pencil that is really pigmented. This is everything you need for your brows, I promise you that. And then if you want something for like a little bit of color, a little some for every day, if you want to just like fill them in with a little tint, then this one from COLLAB, in my opinion, it is the most natural and the most perfect color. This is the color brown black. But I love this shade in specific so much because, again, it looks like a natural brow color. It doesn't look too warm or too cool. It's not gonna look grayish or greenish on your brows. 10 out of 10. And the best setting mist of this year, it's this one right here from Scott Barnes. Like, the way that this mist be giving your skin glow on another level. Like, what? Really, like, as soon as you spray this in your face, it's like the glow just like comes to life. But all right, babe, I think I got everything covered. We are done. Now it's your turn. Let me know in the comment section down below which one do you think is the best makeup of 2023. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you love and enjoyed it, don't forget to give me thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I love you to the moon and back. Mwah! See you on the next one.